looked like drawings of the sacred geometry representing all of the 7 chakra system. And very interestingly, for the second chakra, aside from a beautiful drawing, the name given to this second chakra is the seat of the soul. Okay, so apparently, whether it's called the seat of the soul by the Lemurians of Telos or the second brain by Kryon, this second chakra is very, very important, which is why it has a name like Torah Eser Sefirot, the teaching of the 10 Sefirot. So, moving up into the third and final Hebrew name for the third and final level of the DNA in the human set, in the biological set of the 4 different sets. The third name of God in Hebrew is called Netzach Merkava Eliyahu. So that would meaning the eternal Merkava of Eliyahu, which is Elijah. Elijah is Eliyahu in English. And we all know it's written in the Bible, in the Old Testament, that Elisha, his student, saw and wrote about Eliyahu going up in a whirling ball of fire going up to heaven. That's the Merkabah. So the third level is called Netzach Merkabah Eliyahu. It's connected, first of all, it's connected to the pineal gland. It's connected to ascension. And the pineal gland and the activation and development of the pineal gland is key to this process of ascension that so many of us are working towards. It's also connected to the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus traditionally is connected with fire, and it has that fire energy. Also, it's connected to have the confidence and conviction of who you are. This is all third chakra energy. This I am energy, sense of self, sense of divine self, hopefully, ideally, one day. And so these 3 names are connected to the lower 3 chakras, as I've received. And the 4th chakra, so that's the first set, which is called the human biological set. The 4th, let's go to the second set, which is called the angelic set. The angelic set, again, 3 Hebrew names. The first Hebrew name is Urim V'Tumim, and the breastplate of the high priest in the Jewish temple, which existed on the Temple Mount over 2,000 years ago in the days of Jesus. That breastplate had 12 sacred crystals, and the high priest who wore the breastplate would use these crystals as an oracle device, as a device to get, if you will, answers from God. So it was a breastplate. That Urim V'Tumim is connected to our heart chakra. The Aleph in Urim is the first letter in the Hebrew Aleph Bet. And the Taf in Tumim, Tum, by the way, means so, end, finish. So that Tav in Tumim is the last of the Hebrew Aleph Bet. And so Urim V'Tumim is the from the beginning to the end. It's that energy of beginning and all the way to the end. Or means light, so the lights, and the Tumim means, like I said, the finishing. So from the beginning to the end, light is the beginning, all the way to the Tumim, the tone, the finish, the end. All of those energies are held in the heart chakra, in the Urim V'Tumim that he wore on his chest, on his heart chakra, that breastplate. So, rising up, the second name in the angelic set is called Aleph Etz Adonai, which means the first tree of God. Okay, that's a name which signifies importance, of course. The number 1 tree, the Aleph tree, like the alpha male in a wolf pack. the Aleph, that's where Alpha comes from. The Aleph Etz Chaim, the first tree, the Aleph Etz Adonai, the first tree of God. Okay? So that's the throat chakra. And indeed, the throat chakra is so important. We make the energy of choice, human energy to choose, to make conscious choices. It's very much connected to that throat chakra. The ability to translate divine energy coming down into something practical, useful, something in language, something that can be understood in our world, that ability to translate comes from the throat chakra. Throat chakra is key. It's that choice between good and evil that makes us human. And not that, of course, in the eagle eye view, there is no good and there's no evil. Yet, there are higher and lesser choices, and lighted choices and choices that are not lighted. So, all of that translating, choosing energy is in the throat chakra, Aleph Etz Chaim. And then the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is the third and final name in the second set of the angelic set. And the name for the third eye, as I understand, is connected to the third eye. It's Ehiyah Asher Ehiyah, which means I will be what I will be. This in English it's translated somewhat incorrectly, I am that I am. But in Hebrew, I will be what I will be. And this is the energy, it's our third eye power, our mental power, our ability to mentally visualize, that gives us the ability to create what we want in this world, that makes us co-creators, creators of our own reality, attractors, with the law of attraction. This ability to say, I will be what I will be, and to choose on the mental level. Well, that's the energy contained in this name. So that's the end of the second set. The third set is called the healing set. And the healing set begins with the seventh name. The seventh name is, in Hebrew, Keduma Elohim. Keduma Elohim means divinity revealed. And he also gives a Lemurian name, because he says the seventh level is actually a Lemurian level of the DNA. It's a power that the Lemurians had. And it was the power of being a medical intuitive. The power of this amazing intuitive power, not only medical. So he gives also the Hebrew name, and he gives also the Lemurian name. And right now the Lemurian name escapes me. Nope, the Lemurian name is Hoa Yahweh Maru. Hoa Ya'i Maru. That's the correction. Hoa Ya'i Maru. And the exact translation, according to Kryon, is DNA homeland language. Again, it's the sacred intuitive language, what Kryon calls the third language. So it's this Lemurian power, this what he calls the Lemurian level. The Hebrew word Keduma Elohim. Elohim is an energy which goes down. It's that Aleph, which is the very first material of creation, that very etheric first constituent of all that is. Elohim, if you say it, it's a going down, grounding into the M or the Mem, which represents physicality, material. So no accident that material begins with an M. So Keter Etz Chaim, Keter again, is crown, like in the first name. Etz Chaim, it's this downward Elohim energy, this Aleph energy with the El conversion system, which goes all the way down through our bodies into the center of the earth. And the Lemurian layer of medical intuition.